Hello students. Students, we are going to learn equivalent fraction. You already got a lesson on it and you did the exercise based on it. We are going to learn further on this topic. You can see two diagrams. Both are equal in shape and size. But here we can see that it is divided into two parts and this one is divided into four parts. Though it is divided into two parts, but that shaded part is equal to this shaded part which is divided into four parts. If I am going to write it in fraction form, this whole is divided into how many parts? Two equal parts. So we will write 2 in denominator and this shaded part is 1. So we will write 1 in numerator. 1 upon 2, the figure is shaded part is same. So that is equal to, if we are going to write the fraction for it, how many parts this figure is divided into? This is divided into 4 equal parts. So we will write 4 in denominator. And how much is shaded? 2 parts. So we will write 2 in numerator. It means my 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 4. We will learn a fact afterward that how it is equal. Again looking at the other 4 figures which are circle, one figure is divided into 2 parts. So for fraction, what we will write for this? 2 in denominator and shaded is 1, 1 upon 2. Here it is divided into how many equal parts? 4. 4 in denominator and how many shaded? 2. This figure is divided into, this circle is divided into how many parts? We can see that it is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we will write in denominator? 6. How many are shaded? 3. So 3 will go in numerator. Again this figure is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So what we will write in denominator? 8. And what we will write in numerator? 4 are shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from looking at the figure you can see all the parts which are shaded, they are equal. But they are represented differently for different figure. They are what? Equal. So half is equal to 2 upon 4, that is equal to 3 upon 6, that is equal to 4 upon 8. How? There is a method to find out equivalent fraction for both. All the numbers, any of the fraction. Two methods are there, multiplication method and division method. In multiplication method, we multiply 2 upon 3. Let us take an example. How to multiply? We have to multiply both the numbers in numerator and denominator with same number. This is already 2 upon 3. If we are going to multiply it by 1, we will get the same number. No difference at all. To bring a difference, what we will do? We will take the other smallest. We can multiply it with the biggest, but job becomes simpler when we take the small things. So we are going to multiply it by 2 at both the places. When you give the equal weightage to both the places, you will get the same result as it was earlier. It doesn't bring any change. It gives you equivalent because that makes it equal. How? 2 2s are 4 and 3 2s are 6. Both are doubled now. Both are doubled. When we multiply it by 2, we get 4 upon 6. Now we will take the next smallest, that we will multiply 2 by 3 and 3 also by 3. Always you have to multiply numerator and denominator with the same number to get an equivalent. Same number where? In numerator and denominator. So 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9. Now 2 again. After 3 comes 4. Take the 4 to write the next equivalent. 2 4s are 8 and 3 4s are 12. In this manner, your 2 upon 3 is equal to 4 upon 6 is equal to 6 upon 9 is equal to 8 upon 12. All are equal. Again, going to the next example, 5 upon 7, you can multiply again both the numbers by 2, both the numbers by 3. At both the places by 4. What we will get? 5 2s are 10, 7 2s are 14. 5 3s are 15, 7 3s are 21. 5 4s are 20, 7 4s are 28. So you can see that 5 upon 7 is equal to 10 upon 14 is equal to 15 upon 21. You can write innumerable equivalent fraction by multiplying it by various number, because we know that numbers are non-ending. Division method. What is the difference between multiplication and division? Here we multiplied, now we divide. Here we can write innumerable, but in division method you have a limited number of equivalent by division method, because factors, we learned that there are limited factor of a number which divide a number. So 12 and 18, common factor of 12 and 18. 12 and 18 both comes in the table of 2, both comes in the table of 10, 6, and both comes in the table of 3 also. So we can divide it by 2, 3 and 6. At both the places, write 3 and 6. So 12 divided by 2, how much? When we divide 12 by 2, we will get 6. 18 divided by 2, how much? 9. 12 divided by 3 gives you 4. 18 divided by 3 gives us 6. 12 divided by 6 gives us 2. 18 divided by 6 gives us 3. Now you can see 2 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 4 upon 6, 4 upon 6, 6 upon 9, 6 upon 9. At the end, since we multiplied by 4, and if we are going to multiply it by the other number, we will get this also. Coming to the last, 16 upon 24. 16 and 24 both comes in the table of 2. It also comes in the table of 4, and it also comes in the table of 8. So if we have to write only 3, what we will do when we multiply 16 by 2, what we will get? 8. 24 by 2, 12. When we multiply divide 16 by 4, what we will get? 16 divided by 4 gives us 4. 24 divided by 4 gives us 6. When you divide 16 by 8, you will get 2, and 24 by 8 you will get 3. So this is the method how to find equivalent fraction with the help of multiplication method and division method. Thank you, students.